Hello, today we will be talking about multiplying fractions. So the goal is to be able to multiply a whole number by a fraction because I know that a fraction is a part of a whole. I've had several complaints from a few students, Manley and Ashley, that my videos have been too long. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. So if it seems like I'm going too fast, don't freak out. I'll have a second video of more practice if you feel like you need it. So we are multiplying a fraction times a whole number, a big number. The way I would say this out loud like a mathematician is half of 6. You could probably already think in your head right now, what's half of 6? If you were thinking 3, you're correct. Here's how I can prove it. Here, I have 6 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to prove to you that half of 6 is 3. This 2 means that I'm going to separate these into 2 groups. 1 group, 2 groups. This 1 means that I need to look at just one of the groups. How many are in one group? 1, 2, 3. Half of 6 is 3. Voila. It'll get a little tougher when we get with harder fractions. This says half of 8. Even though it's flip-flopped, we'll still say half of 8. I want you to think in your head, what's half of 8? 4. This is where it gets a little trickier. We want 1/3 of 9. So I drew out my 9 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to separate them into 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. And then I want to know about one of the groups. How many blocks are in this one group? 1, 2, 3. So 1/3 of 9 is 3. And that 3,
you may walk to bus.
Sorry if you could hear that.
Second load.
That 3 is a big 3. It's a whole 3. All right, I will show, now I want you to try on your student side on the bottom. So go ahead and pause the video now, and on the bottom of your teacher side, the paper that's glued in your math notebook, I want you to try, there's 3 problems down there. So pause the video now and try those 3 problems. All right, if you're back with me, that means that you have at least attempted the 3 problems that are on the bottom of the teacher side that's already glued into your math notebook. So let's look at this one. We have 6 times 1/3, or 1/3 of 6. I'm going to draw my 6 holes. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to separate them into 3 groups. 1, 2, 3. And I want to know how many are in one of the groups. So my answer is 2. All right, next up, we have 9 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, those are ugly. All right, 2/3 of 9. So I have 3 groups. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And I want to know how many are in 2 of the groups. Ooh, all right. 1 group, 2 groups. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And last but not least, 1/4 of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to separate them into 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to know how many are in one of the groups. How many are there? 1, 2. Bam. If that made no sense to you, please move on to my second video. If that made sense to you, as per requested, I'm keeping this short and sweet. So if you need extra practice, please see my extra practice multiplying fractions YouTube video. If not, you may continue on to what you have to work on next. Adios.